Good morning to everyone. Today we will discuss about input output statements, reading strings and getChar, putChar, scanf, printf functions, and also the compound assignment operators and nested assignments. See, in computer programming, the essential features are generally the program takes inputs and it processes the inputs and it will give the output on the output screen. Okay, here we have two methods for providing data to the program. So to provide the data to the program, we use two methods. One is by assigning the data to the variable, that is one way, and second way is by using the input and output functions. By using the input and output functions, we can give inputs to the program. Okay, and we get output from the program. That is one way. Another way is we simply assign the variables to values to the variables or data to the variables. In C language, two types of input output statements are available, and all input and output operations are carried out through function calls. So all these input output statements or operations are performed through using the function calls. So several functions are available for input output operations in C programming. These functions are collectively known as standard input output library. This collection of all these functions is called as standard IO, means input output library. And the two types are nothing but unformatted input output statements, and second one is a formatted input output statements. See, under the unformatted input output statements, okay, the input statements are getC, getChar, getS, getCHC, getCH. All these are the input functions or input statements. And output functions are putC, putChar and putS. These are called as unformatted output statements, and these are the unformatted input statements. Under the formatted input output statements, so we have the formatted input statements are scanf and fscan. Under the formatted output statements, we have printf and fprintf. Okay, so here the formatted input output refers to input and output. Input output refers to input and output that has been arranged in a particular format. So here these are arranged in a particular format. So here these are the diagram. So that shows different types of functions here. See, that is a console input output functions are two types. One is single character function, other one is a multi-character function. For single character function we use getChar, putChar, and for multi-character function we use getS and putS. So they are called as console IO functions. See, the getChar reads a character from the keyboard. Okay, it reads, the getChar function reads a character from the keyboard, and putChar function, it prints a character to the screen. So it prints a character on the screen, and getS, it accepts a string of characters entered at the keyboard and places them in the string variable mentioned with it. So here the getS nothing but it accepts a string or it reads string of characters. String means it is a collection of characters entered through the keyboard, and put is nothing but it will write or it will print a string on the output screen. Okay, See, always the put ends with a new line character. It ends with a new line character. So there are three functions used for reading characters. Okay, a string or a group of strings can be read from the input device, that is from keyboard or a data file, using following functions. One is scanf, that is with the %s format specifier. Here we use %s format specifier in scanf function. And the second one is a getS. Okay, and third one is a getChar. So it reads a character, single character. It reads a collection of character called as string. Okay, all these are used to read the strings. And there are also three functions which writes or prints a string on the output screen. Okay, or we call it as a monitor. Those are printf. Okay, so here it uses a %s format specifier. It uses a %s format specifier. Okay, S represents the different types of format specifiers. It depends on the variables. This will depends on the variables. And putchar, okay, this will writes a character, single character on the monitor, and putS, this will writes a set of character, we call it as a string, on the monitor or output screen. So all these are the functions which are used to write a string on the monitor. So let us see getChar, putchar, scanf, printf, okay, detail. So here first we discuss about printf and scanf functions. Okay, so in many of the that is computer languages, the input output operations are done through statements. So here the inputs and outputs operations are performed by using the statements. But in C language, all input output operations are performed through functions. So here we use functions to perform input output operations called such as printf and scanf. So these functions are collectively, or these functions are called as standard IO library. IO means input output library. First we discuss about the input function, that is scanf. So here C provides a function called scanf to read the values for the variables in a C program from the keyboard. So from the keyboard, okay, to read the values we use scanf function. Okay, and the scanf function is used to read information from the standard input device like keyboard. Here we use keyboard to give the input values to the program. Here it is included in the header file. The scanf function is included within the header file stdio.h. That is standard input output header file. So this is the standard input output header file, and this is the syntax for scanf, that is scanf open bracket, within the double quote we have to write the control string. Within a double quote we have to write the control string and comma separated by variables, variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and so on, variable n, and they should ends with a close bracket and with a semicolon. So this is the syntax for scanf function. So here in this syntax, so it is having two parameters. One is control string and another one is a variable or list of variables. So the first parameter is control string, and which is convention specifier character. Here we use convention specifier characters, and it should be written in double quotes. All these convention specification characters are written in the double quotes, and the convention specification character may be one or more. So this can be, the control string can be one or more, and it depends on the number of variables. The control string, or we call it as the convention specification characters, can be more than one also. And convention specifications are used to provide the type and size of the data. It specifies as the type of the data and size of the data, and each conversion specification must begin with a percent sign. So this is the percent sign. This conversion specification must should begin with the percent sign, or we call the percent symbol. For example, if you want to use integer data, then percentile d is to be used. If you want to specify the integer data in a control string, then we have to use percentile d. Here d represents integer data type. So if you want to specify the float data type, you have to use percentile f. So here f represents float data type. F represents a float data type. And the other parameters are variable names. So here it is having two parameters. One is control string and second one is the list of variables, or we call it as the variables, set of variables. So in the scanf, at least one variable name should be present. So while declaring the scanf, we have to specify at least one variable name, and each variable name must be preceded by an ampersand. So this is preceded by the ampersand symbol. It is having the ampersand symbol. Say for example, so this is the example here. Say scanf. So within the double quote, we are writing the control string. This is the control string, and this will specify the variable. This will specify the variable. So here we are accepting a value into a variable a. Here we are accepting or reading the value into a variable a of type integer. D represents integer data type. And similarly here, scanf percentile f. Within the double quote, we are writing the control string as percentile f. Okay, comma address of x. See, f represents a float. Okay, here we are accepting a value, that is the float value, into the variable x. In variable x, we are accepting a float value. Okay, and here comments are not allowed in scanf. In only in printf we can write the comments. Okay, whereas in the case of scanf we can't write the comments using scanf. And next we discuss about the output function, and here the output function supports a printf function that is used to display the data on the output device or on the output screen. And the printf function is included in the header file. Here also the printf is included in the header file stdio.h. Printf and scanf both are the functions. One is output function, printf is output function, and scanf is the input function. Both the functions are included in header file. We call it as the standard input output header file stdio.h. And here the general form of printf is shown here, that is printf. So here also it is a control string, comma, and here these are the set of variables, and close bracket ends with semicolon. So this is the syntax for printf output function. And here the control string consists of three types of items. So one is characters that will be printed on the screen as they appear. So here you can print the characters, okay, that you want to display on the screen, and format specifications that defines the output format for displaying each item. Here we can use the format specifications also, and then we can use the escape sequence characters, such as these are called as escape sequence characters, /n, /t, /b. All these are the escape sequence characters. So let us take examples here. So here we are printing the comment here. So printf programming is an art. So this will simply prints the on the output monitor or output screen. And here, so this is printf percentile d, comma, number. So this will this statement will display the value of the number. This will display the value of the number. Okay. And if you consider the third example here, printf percentile f, percentile f. So in this statement, so this will display content of variables p and q. This will display the content of or values of p and q. And in this example, if you see here, so this will displays a message. Okay, that message is sum of three numbers. It will display the message, and in front of that it prints the content of the sum. So this will display the content of this sum. It will print the statement, this statement along with the value, that is the sum value, along with the percentage d means that is sum value. It will display the sum value in this place. Okay, and if you consider the last example here, so in this statement the output see, this will print the output value of x and y respectively in front of x is equal. So this will print x is equal to the x value and y is equal to the y value, and x is a type of integer data type and y is a type of float data type. Okay, so here we are using the escape specifier, that is /n. So this will represent a new line. This will represent a new line or next line. This statement is printed on a new line. Okay, that is the meaning of this /n. Okay, format specifier, we call it as the format specifier. And next we discuss about the getChar and putChar function. So in C programming or C, we have functions for performing input and output operations of single character. So these are used for perform a single character operations, getChar and putChar. And the character IO functions is a standard C library. Okay, the two types of character IO functions are getChar and putChar, that is supported by the C library. So getChar, it is used to give input. Okay, it is used for character input, and putChar is used for character output. So this is used to give input to the program, and this will display the output from the program. And the character IO functions are found in the C library, that is conio.h. These character functions are included in, we call it as the library function, that is conio.h, console input output header file. Conio means console input output header file. And here, whenever you use the character IO functions in your C program, the preprocessor statement, that is #include conio.h, should be included. So whenever you are using getChar and putChar, then you have to include this. Okay, we call it as the preprocessor directory or preprocessor statement. It is #include conio.h. Conio means console input output header file. Okay, Conio supports getChar, putChar, and stdio supports printf, scanf functions. So if you observe here, so this is about getChar function. So this function reads a character just entered from the standard input, that is input unit or device, that is the keyboard, during execution of program. So this is the syntax: where name variable name is equal getChar open bracket and close bracket and ends with semicolon. So here this getChar, the whatever the value you are giving from the keyboard, that is assigned to the variable name. And this is a putChar. So this function, putChar function, is a file handling function in C programming language. So here this is used to write or display output or display the character on the output screen. And the syntax is putChar within the bracket character. PutChar within the bracket, we have to mention the character. So here character is a character data type. Character is a character data type, or it is a direct character. This can be a direct character also, or sometimes this can be a character data type. And next we discuss about compound assignment operators. Compound assignment operators. So the compound assignment operators combine the simple assignment operator with another binary operator. So compound means it combines a simple assignment operator along with the another operator. So for example, a compound expression, if you consider this example here, expression 1 plus is equal to expression 2. So this expression or this statement is equal to expression 1 is equal expression 1 plus expression 2. The whole statement, this statement is equal to this statement. Expression 1 is equal expression 1 plus expression 2. The meaning here is the value of expression 1 and expression 2 are added, and that value is assigned to expression 1. It performs addition of expression 1 and expression 2, and that value is assigned to expression 1. Okay, and compound assignment operators exist for all the binary operators. So this can be used on all binary operators. So binary means which performs operations on two operands. Okay, for that operators you can use the compound assignment. Here the compound assignment operators are also known as shorthand assignment operators. As we discussed earlier classes, these are also called as shorthanded assignment. We have two types: simple assignment, shorthanded assignment. And this type of assignment is called as shorthanded addition. It performs addition of expression 1 and expression 2, and that result is assigned to expression 1. And the shorthand assignment operators are easy to read, write and understand. These operators are easy to read and easy to understand. And next we discuss about the nested assignment statements. Okay, so nested assignment means the value of an expression can be assigned to variable and then assigned to another variable. So here it means value is assigned to a variable and that value is again assigned to another variable in a single statement. And using nested or multiple assignment, we can assign a single value or an expression to a multiple variables. Here a single value is assigned to multiple variables. So this is the syntax. See what the meaning of this syntax is. The value is assigned to variable 3 and the same value is assigned to variable 2 and the same value is assigned to variable 1. So if, for example, if you consider, so here this is the example, x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 10. So the meaning of this is the z value is 10 or the value of 10 is assigned to z and again the z is assigned to y and then y is assigned to x. In simple, z value is 10, y value is 10 and x value is also 10. So this type of statement is called as nested assignment statement. Okay, and next we see some simple C program or C programs. So for that we are using Visual Studio Code to execute C programs. So this is the IDE, Visual Studio Code. By using this IDE, we are going to execute some C programs. So here I am creating a file, C file. Okay, area. I am giving the file name as area.c. Okay, so here we are going to find C program. So this is the comment statement. C program to find area of triangle. Area of triangle. Area of triangle. Okay, so this is the comment statement, or we call it as a document statement. And here this is the header file, hash include okay, stdio.h standard input output header file, and next it is the main. Program execution starts from main. Okay, so here I am declaring a variables, three variables of float data type. There is a comma b comma h. A for area, b for base and h for height. and then I'm using the printf statement. Okay, enter base and height. So I'm requesting enter base comma height, base height, and it is of slash n. So this will moves the cursor to new line. Slash n moves the cursor to new line, and here it is scarf. So it reads the values percentile f, percentile f. So both the values are float values. Okay, base and height values are float values here. Comma address of b for base and address of h for height. Ends with semicolon. Okay, and then calculate the area, that is a is equal to 0.5 into base b into height h, ends with semicolon, and then print the area. So here I am printing the area. Area is equal to percentile f. Area is equal to percentile f comma a. A means it is a variable a, and then close bracket. Okay, so here we are declaring three variables, that is of float data type a, b, h. A for area, b for base, and h for height. Base of the triangle, height of the triangle. If you know the base and height of the triangle, you can calculate the area of the triangle. The formula for area of the triangle is bh by 2, that is equal to 0.5 into b into h. Okay, here this will print the result on the output screen. This printf statement will print the result, area result, on the output screen. So let us run this program. Let us run this code. Okay, let us run this. So here it is asking to enter base and height. So both are float values, b and h are float values. So I am giving the float value here. Okay, that is 14.0. Okay, here it is. We have to use the input values here, 14.0, and for height that is 16.0, and because both are base and height are of type float data type, so I am giving the values in float data type. So this is calculating the area, that is area is equal to 112.000. So why? Because the area a value is also of type float data type, so the result is also a float value here. So it is calculating the value 0.5 into 14.0 into 16.0, and that is equal to 112.00000. The result is also in float data type or float value, so because A is a float data type. So this is the program to find area of a triangle. Next, let us do another program. It is simple interest dot c. So this is my file name, C file. So here I am just mentioning the comment. Okay, C program to calculate simple interest, or we call it as SI, simple interest. Okay, so this is called comment line or document line. So this is the header file, hash include std io.h, standard input output header file. Okay, that is the std io.h, and this is the main program execution starts from main open bracket. So here printf, so I am requesting to enter the principal amount, enter principal amount p is for principal amount. Okay, so this is the new line statement. So before this you have to declare the variables, that is float. I am declaring the float values here, p comma t comma r comma si. Okay, p for principal amount, t for time, that is a number of years, and r for rate of interest, and si for simple interest. I am declaring 4 variables here, and here I am requesting to enter the principal amount. So I am reading the values by using the scanf. So this will read the principal amount value, that is percentile f comma address of p is for principal amount, ends with semicolon. So similarly I am requesting to enter number of years. Okay, enter number of years, that is t. Number of years means it is t slash n new line. Okay, and then I am reading the value by using this scanf function, scanf. So this is also a float value, percentile f comma, so this is t, address of t, ends with semicolon. Okay, and also we have to read interest rate, that is rate of interest. Printf enter rate of interest. So here enter rate of interest. Okay, that is r is for rate of interest, slash n is for new line, ends with semicolon. And here I am using a scanf to read the interest value, that is percentile f comma address of r. Why? Because r is a float data type, because of that we are writing percentile f. And then I am calculating the simple interest formula. Si is equal to, within the bracket, p into t into r, okay, upon 100. This will calculate the simple interest. P is the principal amount, t is the years, number of years, and r is the rate of interest. So this will calculate the simple interest, and that value is assigned to variable si. And then printf and here I am printing the value, simple interest value, simple interest is equal to percentile f comma si is the variable. So, okay, and then that is a close bracket. Okay, so just run this program. So it is asking to enter simple that is principal amount. So I'm giving 2000 as principal amount, and also it is asking number of years. So I'm giving the number of years as 6 years, and it is asking interest rate. I'm giving the interest rate as 14. 14 as the interest rate. See, after this, it is calculating the simple interest. Okay, that is, it is calculating the simple interest, and then it is assigning that value to this comment. Simple interest is equal to 1680 dot or 0.00000, because this SI value is also a float variable. The result is also a float. Even though we are giving these values in integer, okay, these are converted to float. Integer values are converted into float values. Okay, the lower is converted to higher data type. The lower data type is converted into higher data type. Okay, so this is the formula for calculating the simple interest. PTR by 100. This is the formula to calculate the simple interest. Okay. Next we will see another program here. It is temperature. Temperature dot C. So what we do is, here we convert the temperature from Fahrenheit to centigrade. We will read the Fahrenheit value and then we convert it into centigrade value. Okay, let us see the program. So this is the comment. C program to convert given Fahrenheit temperature to centigrade scale. Okay, so this is the comment line, and then the header file hash include okay stdio dot h, and then main program execution starts from main and open. So here I'm declaring two variables here, f comma cf for foreign heat and c for centigrade, and then printf. So I'm requesting to enter temperature in Fahrenheit. Enter temperature in Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Okay, and new line slash n ends with semicolon. So I am reading this value by using the scanf function. Scanf. Okay, percentile f comma address of f. F is for Fahrenheit, to store the Fahrenheit value. And here I am calculating the centigrade. C is equal. So this is the formula 5.0 by 9.0 into, within the bracket we have to mention the f minus 32. So this is the formula to convert the Fahrenheit to centigrade, and then print the result here, the temperature in centigrade. So here the temperature in centigrade, it is equal to percentile F comma C. Okay, and then close bracket. So here F and C are of 4 data types, and we are requesting user to send the temperature in Fahrenheit, and that value is stored in the variable F, and here we are calculating the temperature, that is centigrade temperature, by using this formula, that is 5.0 by 9.0 into F minus 32, and then that value is assigned to C, variable C, and that C value is printed here. The temperature in C is equal to, that is centigrade, is equal to the C value, whatever the value we are getting from here. Okay, so let us run this. So this will ask to enter temperature in Fahrenheit. So it is asking to enter temperature in Fahrenheit. So I am just entering the temperature in Fahrenheit, it is 100. Okay, so this will calculate the temperature equivalent for, that is a centigrade equivalent for this Fahrenheit temperature, that is 37.777779. It is calculating the temperature into Fahrenheit. It is taking Fahrenheit as input and it is converting into centigrade. Okay, so this is for today class. Thank you to everyone.